sweet for me until I stumbled along the river and fell in. The snake's back on his feet, walking down the street. He's coming for you, but baby, I'm coming too. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love.
Hello, everybody. It is October 27th, 2025. I am Drew.
And I'm Tara.
This is America's #1 Madison-based twin sibling. Butthole Buffoonery 69 celebrating. It's the wettest podcast west of the Mississippi River. We got the best calves in the business. We're the juiciest pod in the business. We're the hottest hot mom walk pod out there. And we're the #1 vampire podcast in the nation. We are MELLONfights.
MELLONfights.
MELLON fights. MELLONfights at gmail.com. Email us a dip recipe. Ain't got a dip recipe in the books yet. I mean, we might. We'll see at the end.
I'm just going to say that you're not good at talking with your teeth in.
Tara, I had to say a lot of things. I had to say a lot of stuff.
I know, but
I'm not good at talking.
my teeth are a little smaller, and I think it's for the best.
Yeah, but mine look
I don't
cooler.
sound like I got teeth in.
Yeah, you barely look like it though, too.
No, I do. Look,
Tara, you ain't sucking no blood with them teeth. You might get like a little
I am
love
sucking
bite.
all the blood.
No, this year, this vampire cowboy. What do you think of my vampire cowboy look?
I wasn't sure that what you're going to dress up as.
I'm a vampire cowboy. Well, I'm a vampire ranch man, I would say. I'm a vampire ranch man. I think it's my new... I realize I think I'm going to write a vampire movie on a ranch. Where I play the main character. I mean, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He sounds like a shithead. I'll keep him in the whole time, but this guy drinks... That should be blood, but it's not.
I was going to have wine with this, but now I have to work, so...
Are you can't have a glass of wine before you go to work?
Now I have to drive.
Oh my God, this bitch. How many, what are you, just a vampire?
You know what I can drink? A Dr. Pepper cream soda.
Boom.
It's my true blood.
It is your true blood. Tara.
Yeah.
What are you? You're just a vampire?
I'm a vampire.
She's just a vampire.
I'm a vampire who's crying blood. I'm a sad vampire.
Sad vampire.
Yeah, a depressed vampire crying blood.
Crying blood. Get up on that mic a little bit more, please. And then just listen to yourself. It's too loud. Just talk.
It doesn't sound too loud.
But before you see there, I need that from you. I can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
You felt like you were a mile away in a tin can there for a second. You sound like a vampire in the distance, howling at her next victim, ready to suck that blood. Tara, would you rather have to suck a blood out of a cow's anus or a...
Ew.
Hey, listen. I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't want to suck blood out of a cow's anus.
Well, you didn't even hear the second part.
Oh.
Okay. Well, vampires. We love vampires here at MELLONfights. Weird week here. We only got one list. We got our best of Tennessee list. Top things related to the state of Tennessee. We did watch the movie Carrie, though, so we're going to talk about that.
Okay.
We didn't have another Halloween list. We're just going to talk the movie Carrie. That'll be fun. I'm excited about that. We might do that before the list. I think we'll do that before the list, and we'll end with the list this week. So, Tara, any wet or dry moments? And well, anything else before we get to our wet or dry moments? Anything else that I'm missing that I needed to talk about?
I don't think so. It's Halloween week. Things are about to get spooky in the world.
Things are real spooky.
Speaking
of terror, I saw a thing, a witch's, it was in Madison, and it was like a witch's float. There were like a bunch of witches stand-up paddleboarding and like kayaking down the river in Madison.
That's fun.
Yeah. We were talking about something
This
last week, getting
area
something
was
going to
so
Oregon.
witchy.
Huh?
Yeah. Who knew this town was so witchy?
Witchy woman. That's not really how the song goes, but yeah. So that's something we should maybe look into next year.
Well, we
You know,
should
if we
know
don't start
Halloween
our we're going to start
songs.
our own thing though. We're going to start our own, which is what were we going to do? Was it going to be witches? No, vampires. Duh.
Vampires, duh. We're the
Vampire.
number one vampire
Did
podcast.
we name it? Do we have a name for it?
No.
Vampire Weekend. Oh yeah, we did. It was Vampire Weekend.
Oh yeah, we did.
It was Vampire Weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Tara. Think about it. I'm coming down this. You're hanging out. You're going like, hey, look at this cow, and I'm just swinging my lasso, and all of a sudden, pretty good. I don't suck cow blood. I suck human blood though.
Mm.
I'm reading this book right now. I think I told you this maybe already, but I didn't tell the pod. Where something happened to meat, and everyone got like it was disease, and people were getting sick and dying from it.
Mm.
And all the animals are basically like either dead or running around with this disease, like in the wild. So they start. It doesn't. It's like this. I just don't buy it. What happened? I know people are awful and people are super awful, but basically they start breeding humans.
Oh yeah, you did tell me about this.
For meat.
Food. Yeah.
For meat and food, and they won't call them humans. Obviously, maybe in the past, maybe it would happen. I don't know. I'm not buying it though. It just isn't working for me.
Yeah.
I don't think people want meat enough. Like I think some people, but I think as a society, people don't want meat enough. Where they were like, yeah, let's eat people.
Yeah, I feel like I'd become a vegetarian.
I think maybe there are some people like, well, you eat cows and pigs. I'm like, yeah, but most people don't think of animals the same way they think of humans. I'm one of those people. I think people are nuts when they like choose their pets over humans. I'm like, you're a fucking moron.
And I feel like I'm separated enough from the what?
Go ahead.
I'm separated enough from like the butcher portion of the eating meat, so I'm okay with it. If I had to like do all that, I wouldn't.
Well, you
like
don't have
that
to
at
do it.
all.
They still do it the same way in the book.
I know, but it's a human. There's like I couldn't eat a dog. I couldn't eat a cat.
That's because they don't taste as tasty as a cow. Let's be honest.
Or a human.
But if you were hanging out with cows all day, then you had to then eat a cow.
I would not like that.
Like you're hanging out with a cow as like a friendly cows, and all of a sudden you're eating cows. I'd probably still do it. I don't know. But anyway, the book is weird. I don't know if I like it, but I wanted to pick a spooky book for Halloween, and so I started reading it the other day. There you have it. Spooky, right? Eating people. It's quite the post-apocalyptic story. We'll see where it goes. We'll see if I end up liking it. Right now, I'm just like, I will say that it is written well. I like the writing style of it. I think the person writing. I'm reading 2 books right now because I have my regular old Kindle, right? Mm-hmm. But I got Libby, and I downloaded a book on that. But that doesn't. My Kindle signed into mom's
Kindle
Amazon account, so that's what. So my phone, I don't want to sign in and out of it just because we share a lot of stuff. So my phone, Libby goes through my phone. So if I'm like sitting somewhere, I can pull up this book, and it's just light years difference on the style of writing. Like the writing on it's like this person thinks they're so clever, like all these like not metaphors, what just the way they describe stuff. What's that called? My brain's not working.
Adjectives? Adjectives?
Yeah, but like the way, like literally the way, the full sentence. It has not a metaphor, but I don't know, like
imagery.
Sure, but yeah, it's like his butt was as small as a pickle on a wickle, something like that. I'm not a writer. I am, but not off the top of my head. It's like it's just like very trying hard, like every sentence. I'm like, it's not actually painting a picture for me. It's like the example would be like, oh, it's as small as a dog's paw the day it is born, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Where it's like I'm not really envisioning it because you gave me this weird way to describe something small. I'm not loving the style of the writing, to be quite honest. but I'll finish it. They're both kind of short, so they're both horror books, horror thrillers. But yeah, so I've been reading the one. One is called Black Sheep is the one I don't love the writing, and the other one is called something Flesh.
Oh, is that the one where they're eating people?
Yeah, something Flesh. Flesh. Hold on. Flesh.
Fleshlight?
Fleshlight. Yeah. Flesh book. It's called Tender is the Flesh. So I like the writing style of Tender is the Flesh. Don't like the writing style of Black Sheep. There you have it.
Also, Black Sheep is Chris Farley.
That is true. He is the Black Sheep.
When you hear Black Sheep, you think Chris.
Kirkpatrick, the Black Sheep of
NSYNC.
Man, you ever see the stuff about Chris Kirkpatrick? How he like started the band?
Mm-mm.
Are you familiar with this? It's kind of
like you talked about it before.
Yeah, Chris Kirkpatrick, I guess, like started NSYNC. It was going to be like it was his band. He was like the front man. But then they kind of started like getting involved with like managers and stuff, and they were like, nope, Justin Timberlake's the guy. And JC's the other guy. And you're kind of Kirkpatrick. He's kind of a good singer.
He's like at that high pitch. He's like the original
falsetto
of the band.
Yeah. So, but then I saw this clip where they're like on a show, right? I don't know if you've seen this clip where they're like, "Oh yeah, you guys don't have a group chat." He's like, "You have a group chat or anything like that?" Like the host, and then Chris is like instantly like, "No." No, and they're like, "Yeah, we yeah." But as he's saying, no, other guys are like, "Yeah, we do," and they're like talking about it, and then he realizes he's not in the group chat.
Oh
You can like see him in like real time, being like, "What the fuck?" He's like looking around, like, "What?"
Why would they leave him out?
They're rude to Chris Kirkpatrick. That's all I'm saying. I want to be Chris Kirkpatrick for Halloween next year.
Oh, you could do it. You kind of look like Pineapple Pete.
I would look like Pineapple Pete. Tara, get on the mic.
I am on the mic.
No, you weren't. Now you are. That's you on the mic. Look, it's always touching my lips, basically, when I talk. I don't know what you don't get about that. You got to get it by your face. But now that you can hear yourself, you should be able to like control the volume and not peak. So any wet or dry moments from the week, Tara?
Wet moment. We had a nice little sibling outing. We had some turkey tacos. Drew made some turkey tacos, and then we watched Carrie outside with a bonfire. It was lovely. It was a perfect little spooky season event.
Yeah, it was nice.
Dry moments. It's today. I got to go into work all of a sudden, and I'm not too thrilled about it.
How'd you get roped into that?
Oh, you know, things happen. But I'm not happy about it. No.
All right. There you have it.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll make some money.
I'm
just gonna have some crazy makeup on.
Do I have any wet or dry moments for the week? Wet moment, I thought NBA started. Well, we should do our NBA preview.
Oh, I didn't have time to do it today. Let's do it next week.
Let's do our NBA preview next week. We'll do our NBA preview next week.
Okay.
Next week, guys, NBA preview coming your way. MVPs, most likely to succeed, things of that nature. Next week on MELLONfights, the big 2025 NBA preview. I hope they're excited for it, Terry. My dry moment of the week was I had a pretty good week. I don't know if I had a dry moment this week, to be quite honest. I mean, I did, but I'm not going to share it on here. Or maybe I will. Who cares? Do I care?
I don't know.
I will. Who cares? Because I'm not like, guys, what's not an awesome moment? When your ex gets engaged. It's a weird moment. It's a weird moment in life. I'm not really that worried about it, but it is. I've like always seen it happen in like movies and shit like that. I'm like, whatever. When it happens in real life, it is actually the book I'm reading, Black Sheep. That's what happens in the
really?
the end of the first chapter. She gets an invite to a wedding for her ex and her best friend, and she didn't even know they were like dating. Obviously, this wasn't that, but like, yeah, when your ex gets engaged, it's an odd thing. It's strange.
Yeah,
It's like, oh,
it is.
he's like, oh yeah, that's a thing. That's the thing. I was gonna say it's the first time that's happened, but that's not true actually, at all. Two of my exes are married already, so there you have it. Yeah, I guess that was my dry moment, but it really wasn't that dry. I didn't really even like. I was actually surprised how little I reacted to it.
It's pretty crazy.
I just went to the gym and got buff. I'm a fucking cowboy, bitch. Anyway,
It was weird, but I'm glad that it didn't affect you as much as.
Why did it affect you, or as much as you thought it was going to affect me?
Yeah.
You thought it was going to affect me? I honestly
just was like, what?
Honestly,
that's what my reaction was.
It was just kind of like, oh, you don't need to. It's not that big a deal. People want to get married.
That was my reaction.
Can I tell you something? It was never going to happen. If that's something the person wanted, it was never happening with moi. Because Druzy, for the listeners that don't know, I'm not a marriage guy. I don't believe in it. Not my thing. Football happened yesterday. Tara, I had it on. I barely paid attention to it.
I know. I was organizing underneath my sink, and I had it on my phone, and I really wasn't paying attention at all. But the games that I did play...
You were organizing underneath your sink for 6 hours?
I mean, it took me a long time, and I'm still not done.
You're not very efficient.
I got too much shit.
It's just under a sink.
That's my dry moment. I got too much shit.
You do got too much shit. I'm looking behind you.
True.
You got too much cat shit everywhere. You got too much shit.
This thing is kind of giving me a headache, I think.
It's not the fang. It's the way you have to think too much about how to hold your mouth. You're holding your jaw different. The fang is it? How could the fang give you a headache, Tara?
Because I think it's like
it's not
digging into my
It's
brain
because you're holding your jaw different than you normally do, so you don't get stabbed. So your jaw is a little sore, and it's making give you a headache. Because I too am feeling strange. But it's not the fang; it's the way that you have to hold your mouth.
I don't like it.
You like working a different mouth, and it's because we're talking too.
It's like above my left or my right eye. It doesn't like it.
So, football, Tara, we can talk about it very short this week if we'd like. Big takeaways: Jonathan Taylor looks good again. That's really I don't really honestly. I don't care to talk about football that much. I know you did. You had a bad pick. I tried to talk you out the Cowboys, but I was like, Cowboys aren't very good.
They had me fooled.
Well, I don't know why they had you fooled. They've given up every week. They've given up 10 million points.
I just wanted them to be good as a Cowboys fan.
But they're not.
They're not.
I don't even know if I'm going to let you pick this week.
I don't need to pick.
Did I made a fake pick, but I don't remember what it was. I think it might have been Tampa Bay, and they did not cover either. Football's bad. Tara, I've never cared so little about football. Probably in over 30 years.
I think I'm right there with you. I don't care about it.
I'm like, I don't give a shit.
I need to start planning things to do on Sundays. That's how much I don't care. I need to get some stuff done.
When your college team sucks, and your pro team sucks, and your fantasy team sucks, there's just no reason to care.
No.
I think that's a big part of it, So yeah, football talk. Anything happened yesterday worth note, Tara, for you? Doesn't have to be like just anything you caught your eye.
I just think Jonathan Taylor caught my eye, and the Colts. They're good. Jonathan Taylor has an awesome new touchdown.
Love his touchdown dance.
That I love.
Oh man, it's like he does like this limp leg strut. He does like this Ric Flair strut in the end zone, but it's like athletic. It's very cool.
He bounces twice, then one. It's good.
It's a cool move. Dude's got a lot of swag. He's upped his swag game. He was never that swaggy in college.
I mean, he was swaggy.
No, he was good, but he wasn't swaggy. Don't say he was swaggy. He didn't do swaggy stuff in college. He didn't do swaggy stuff early in pros. This is a new thing. He got a new look. He got new swag. He Jay Taylor. Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
I wonder if he still owns a Toppers.
I wish I owned a Toppers. When's the last time you
I
had
eat too
toppers,
much
Tara?
toppers.
Huh?
A long time
You used to
ago.
live by one.
I was never like that
I
much
only
for
like the
toppers,
sticks.
girl. Yes, the sticks.
Pizza's not good. We're only 19 minutes in and we're already like done with football. Let's do a pick. There, you got to do a pick. You're 5-3. Tara's now 5-3 on the season on her underdog pick of the week. It's Tara's underdog pick of the week. She's 5-3, and she needs to pick. She needs to like be excited about it, and you need to have fun with it, and you need to be ready for it. That's why I didn't buy the Cowboy when you weren't feeling it. You can't be like,
I was
they're
so.
good.
I thought that they were gonna win by a lot.
Why? What proof did you have of that?
Their offense.
When were they won by? They haven't won by a lot all year.
I got.
Maybe once.
I'm gonna take this out for a second.
What's that? You took out your teeth?
Just one of them.
You're not gonna be able to put them back in.
Yeah, you can. I just did it. Let's see here.
Oh my god! Once you pull that up, it slows your shit down so much, Tara. Tara, say something shitty about something so we can put up a clip.
Something
So you can
shitty?
get the internet coming after you. Yeah, get the internet coming after you, Tara. Make a bold statement about something you don't like that much. I want the internet coming after you. Just be like, Sabrina, be like, Wicked what? Suck my Wicked. Do you like Wicked? The movie?
I didn't finish it.
You didn't finish it.
No.
What about I think the new one actually looks good. I think the new one looks better than the first one. I didn't care for the first one. I think when you see Wicked in the theater, not movie theater, but when you see it on stage, when you see Wicked on stage, Tara, I think the first act is really quite good, and then the second act you don't care as much. But I think in the movie form, I think Wicked's second act is going to translate better as a movie. I really believe.
I love the second act of Wicked.
I know, but I you lose a little steam when you're in a theater. Sometimes when you're at a theater, you lose a little steam when second act comes around. The nice thing is it's going to be a little standalone movie, and I think it's going to be fire. That's my take. Wicked Forever, is that what it's called?
Wicked for Good.
Wicked for Good is going to be fire, is my prediction. Didn't even care about Wicked, but Wicked for Good is going to slap, Tara. That's my prediction.
Excited for some.
That's my overrun. That's my underdog pick of the week. Is Wicked for Good is going to slap.
I like it. I think it's going to slap too.
Though I do, you do know how I feel about the end of the one. I think it's corny as fuck. It's like not cool as everyone thinks it is. Every time I see it, I'm like, this is lame. I love the You ever see the montages where it's all the people that have played Elphaba doing it? And it's like people like weigh in on which one they think is the best. And when I watch it, they all kind of stink. They're all kind of corny to me. I'm like, this is corny. All right, what do you got for me, T?
All right. I don't like a lot of these, but this is what I'm going with.
Don't start that way. I don't want to hear about that. I want to hear about what you're excited about.
I am going to. I don't like a lot of them, but this is one that I'm excited about, and I think that I'm right on it.
Okay.
I'm picking the Atlanta Falcons plus 5.5 at the New England Patriots.
Oh, tell me about that.
So the Falcons looked like crap. They let was it the Dolphins beat them? No, that's not right. Who beat them?
Who?
The Falcons.
You really thought this one through, huh?
Well, this is what I'm going to say. The Falcons are in this weird pattern.
Are you saying Falcons?
Because that's their name.
Falcon. You're saying Falcons.
Falcons.
Falcons. Fal. Not fell.
It's Falcons.
Falcons.
That's what I said.
Like you saying it like you say Vegas. Falcons.
Anyway, they are in this weird pattern. They'll look good and they'll beat a team that they shouldn't beat, and then they'll have one and just get crushed by another team. They're inconsistent. Oh man, is Michael Penix injured? I might have.
I don't think he's supposed to. I think that they're saying Cousins is going to play.
I don't know. This might be a bad pick then. I'm going with it because I don't like any of them.
So sell me on it.
The Falcons are in this pattern where they win and then they lose, and then they win and then they lose. And they just lost, so I think they're ready for a win. Bijan is really good. They've got a pretty darn good team, but for some reason, they just fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that this is the next chain in the pattern, and it's a win. I think that
that's why you're picking it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The Patriots, they're mid. They're not that good.
I don't know if that's true. I don't love it, but that's okay. It's not my pick.
I didn't even want to pick one. I thought they all seem sus to me. I don't like any of the underdogs. There's some really big lines.
Yeah.
But they make sense. It's like, yeah, that does make sense.
So you got Falcons plus 5.5 at the Patriots.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
I need. What do you mean? Why not? I talked about this last week. You need to be like overjoyed about these picks. You're supposed to be like excited about it. It's not a why not. It can be this pick, but you need to be excited about it. You need to be like, hell yeah. Not halfway through like, oh, is this guy not playing? We'll stick with it. That's not interesting or fun. I think you need to start. I've told you before, you need to come in prepared for these picks.
No.
Because otherwise you're not so, you need to come in prepared and hot with a hot take on it. Because then you just hem and haw otherwise. I don't need you hemming and hawing. That's why you're losing games.
No.
Your mic is too loud now. I don't know what's going on. Can you not hear yourself?
Yeah, and I sound great.
No, it definitely distorted there.
Yeah, I'm picking it.
No, you're not. I'm not allowing it. You need to pick something else.
Any of these.
You gotta pick something else. And just find a reason to like it. Find any reason to like it. It doesn't even have to make, it just has to be interesting.
All right, my pick
because right now you're hemming and hawing. It ain't interesting.
My pick is the Cincinnati Bengals plus 2.5 against the Chicago Bears.
Tell me about
Chicago Bears are not good. What? Chicago Bears are not good. People are thinking that Ben Johnson, they believe in Ben Johnson, but why? They haven't looked good. Caleb's not good. They've got some really good receivers, but as a whole, they just aren't a polished team. They're not great. The Bengals, they've been going through a little roller coaster of a season. Joe Burrow was injured. Their backup sucked. Then they got a little guy named Joe. And what?
Nothing. A little guy named Joe.
Joe Flacco.
They I know.
Replaced a Joe with a Joe.
There we go. Joe with a Joe.
They replaced a Joe with a Joe, and Joe gave him some spark. Gave him a little bit of spark. Even though he's old as shit, he's like, you know what? I can still run the ball. I can still fling it. And he looked decent. The problem is their defense is shit. But it doesn't really matter because you know what's not a good offense? The Chicago Bears.
No.
They're not dynamic. I think that the Bengals defense will do just fine.
Mm-hmm.
And they're at home and they're going to come back and they're going to have a win because they shouldn't have lost last game against the Jets. But, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on with the Jets where they had some, like one of the best Jets die of kidney disease at a very young age and very quickly. And they had all that on their side. So they're going to come back. They're going to win. They're going to beat the Bears. The Bears suck. Yeah, that's what I'm picking.
Okay. Sounds good. Bengals plus 2.5 at home against the Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
Book it. Is that a lock, Tara?
That's a lock.
Lock it up then.
I just locked it in like I locked my tooth in.
Lock it up.
Lock it in.
Lock it up.
It's a lock.
Lock it down.
It's locked in.
Lock it
Locked and
down.
loaded. I gotta. It cannot go out. It hurts too much.
Lock it up in the attic, just like Carrietta White, guys.
Carrietta.
Carrietta White. All right. Moving on to the next thing. That's enough NFL. I don't give a shit. If I had to pick something, I think I take the Steelers at home +3 against the Colts. Colts look great. Colts are scoring a lot of points. Absolutely, they're scoring a lot of points. However, Steelers at home, tough loss last night to the Pack Attack. I like the Steelers at +3 at home against the Colts. Colts, don't shake your head.
No way.
What do you mean, no
That's
way?
a bad pick.
Tara, can I tell you a little story? The Indianapolis Colts aren't going 16-1. They just aren't.
Yeah.
Teams don't go
Yeah,
16-1.
Okay, but they're definitely going to beat the.
No, this is the type of team they're going to lose to.
Steelers.
Is the Colts
No.
at Steelers? What are you talking about?
The Packers just beat them, and the Colts are better than the Packers.
Tara, who the Colts beat?
The Colts have Danny Dimes. You know who you look like? You look a little bit like Indiana Jones right now. Danny Dimes.
Vampire Jones?
Vampire Jones.
I like that. I'd watch an Indiana Jones where he's a vampire.
Yeah.
Tara, who have they beat?
I don't know.
You said they're good. I want to hear.
They are good.
Who they beat?
They beat a lot of teams.
I mean,
all but one.
I will say this: they crushed the Chargers last week, but they beat the Titans by 1 billion. Titans are fucking one of the bottom 2 teams in the league. Beat the Chargers. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Beat the Cardinals, who suck. Raiders, who suck. Lost to the Rams, who are good. Beat the Titans again, who suck. Snuck one out against the Broncos, who are decent.
Good.
Crushed the Colts, terrible.
Wait,
so I'm just saying they're playing good, but they ain't playing that good. They're playing
This is the game that's going to show that they are good.
Okay.
That they're going to go into Ketchup Stadium and win.
Okay.
Plus, the defense does not look as dynamic as it once was.
Whose?
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'm not really saying the defense is that good. I think that I just think they're kind of a solid-ish team. And I think at home they can win that game. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, can we talk about how terrible those jerseys looked last night?
Yeah.
They were the dumbest jerseys I've ever seen.
I thought it was the Packers.
They looked so stupid.
But they were playing the Packers. It was a confusing game. They all looked dumb. They all look like dumbasses. That's what I'm going to say. So Tara's wet moment of the week was we got together as a sibling crew, ate some dinner, and then we went outside and we watched Carrie. For the first time, Tara saw Carrie. I hadn't seen it. I realized since I was probably about 11 or 12 years old, watching it on like TBS or USA Network as a young boy. So I hadn't seen it in a long time.
Yeah.
And Trinity, who knows when he had seen it last. So we sat out there, we watched Carrie. And I'm going to say this, I think we had a great time.
I loved it.
So first take, quick take, Tara. Carrie.
My first fast Carrie take is that it was so good. It wasn't scary, but it was such a good movie. And it was interesting. And it was just like told in such a cool way, filmed awesome. Mm-hmm. I really liked it a lot.
Yeah, definitely not scary.
No.
It probably was when it came out, but
maybe.
But as a whole, it was like a really interesting movie. It was like an unsettling, uneasy movie.
Yes.
And I think still holds true to this day. So yeah, we watched Carrie. Let's talk. I'm gonna give a couple stats about Carrie.
Yeah.
Carrie, 1976, 74, 76.
That's crazy.
1976, Carrie. Brian De Palma is the director of Carrie. If you don't know Brian De Palma movies, one movie Tara did watch on is Scarface. He did Scarface, The Untouchables, Blowout, Carlito's Way, Mission Impossible 1. Another one. Tara, so this is your third Brian De Palma movie that you've done on this podcast. It might be up there for movies you've had to watch for this podcast.
Yeah.
3 of his movies.
I loved it.
But yeah, so Carrie, Brian De Palma
Carrietta White.
starring
Sissy Spacek.
Sissy Spacek as titular Carrie. First question before we get into it, Tara. Is Carrie better? Carrie's a vampire.
No.
The answer is yes, Tara. What are you talking about? It's
No,
always
it's a
better
totally
if there's a vampire.
movie.
If there's one thing this podcast believes, if you had a vampire, the movie gets better.
That whole beginning part would have been weird then. She
What do you
wouldn't
mean?
have been afraid of blood.
She doesn't have to start as a vampire.
Mm.
At some point, every movie should probably have a vampire in it, and I stand by that as a truth.
I look crazy.
What?
I look crazy, like very pale.
Is your hair red? Or is there something in your hair?
No, I've got.
The screen quality's bad, so I can't really see what's going on.
I've got
Carrie,
a
1976, Tara. You want this? So Carrie, quick Carrie. Tara, do you want to give a quick... Tara, let's see if you can give a fast rundown of the movie Carrie. What it is about and what happens quickly. Like a 1 to 2 minute. Not because sometimes you'll do this and you'll go through also you're going like scene by scene. I'm like, I just want a quick synopsis of the movie Carrie.
Carrie is an outcast in high school who is picked on by everybody. She is very sheltered because her mother is a religious freak and she abuses her in a very like religious type of way. Carrie also has some... What are you doing?
I'm just trying to get my chest hair out a little bit more. I'm just trying to look more manly for the ladies that watch the pod. I'm just trying to look hotter for the ladies that watch the pod, Tara. Like, sue me for wanting to look like like a stud for the babes that are watching MELLONfights, you know?
Sorry, I thought you were just making fun of my...
I know the movie's about, so I was letting you do it, but then I saw myself on screen. I was like, let's get that chest hair out a little more so the babes can be babed out for me.
Carrie has telekinesis, which means she can move stuff with her mind.
Yeah.
So the main, like the first scene really sets up the whole thing. She is made fun of and bullied, and then one of the popular girls feels bad about it. So then
even though she started it, so
prom is coming up, and she wants her boyfriend to take her to the prom. Tommy, who's got some of the best, weirdest hair in the business. It's fluffy, it's curly, it's big. But here's the thing. Tommy writes a poem and Carrie loves it. And you can tell that there's a little something between Tommy
there's a spark.
Carrie. There is a
You can't start a fire without a spark, Tara.
No.
Unless you have telekinesis.
And there's a big spark. So Carrie's like, I'm going to prom. And her mom's like, oh, no, you're not, because you got your period, which means you're going to start sinning. And she then uses her telekinesis and is like, no, mama, I'm going to the prom. So she goes to the prom, and there's this other girl who was popular. And when they were making fun of Carrie, the teacher came out and was pissed because they're like, why are you torturing this poor girl? So then the teacher was like, I'm going to make you do like a gym class where you're running a bunch. Well, this pissed Chris off. She was not having it. And she wanted to get back at Carrie for having to have a class where she got a little tired in her gym class. So she got a bunch of pig blood. And then at the prom, Carrietta and Tommy win prom king and queen.
Can we talk about that real quick?
Yeah.
Carrietta, guys. We're sitting there watching the movie. It's the first scene with Carrie and her mom. And they're on the ground and she's yelling at her. She's like, Carrietta, no! Or something along those lines. And everyone just passes over it like they didn't hear it. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Didn't.
You guys hear her name? They're like, I'm pretty sure she called her Carrietta. Tara's like, no, it's got to be like Carrie Ann or something. I'm like, nope. It's Carrietta. Tara, I didn't know Carrietta was possible as a name.
I don't either. It
sounds made the fuck up.
Carrietta.
Is Carrietta an old name?
I've never heard it in my life.
Hold on. Mom! Let me see if Mom does. Okay. Mom! She's not coming.
Okay.
too bad. She could have been on the pod for the first time. Ma! Nope.
Okay.
She might be in the shower. I don't know. Anyway,
So
Carrietta. Where were you at?
Wins prom queen with Tommy, and they had a couple smooches. Like, he was feeling it. Sue, his girlfriend, was stupid for trying to hook them up because there was a lot of love happening in between the two of them. But then when she's like sitting there, they
we can get to all this. Just the quick version. This is supposed to be the quick version.
So anyways, Carrie goes home and the house crumbles.
No. What are you talking? You have to say she goes to prom. It was a setup to embarrass her.
It was a setup to embarrass her.
She kills everybody at prom.
She kills everybody at prom. But Sue, she gets out.
Because the teacher thought Sue was in on it.
When
and then she goes home to her mom and kills her. Just because I say be quicker doesn't mean you skip over the important bits. It just means I don't need we're doing the quick synopsis. I said the 2-minute synopsis of it. No, you weren't. We're about to get 2 minutes of their kissing. We'll talk about that. We'll get to that part when we go through the cats. Tara, the cat to go raise. So Carrie has telekinesis, kills everybody, and then kills her mom. And the whole house comes tumbling in.
Mm-hmm. Carrie's mom
Which Trina and I like. We can talk about that when we get to it. Well, actually, we can start there. How'd you feel about So that's the movie, Carrie. She's a bullied girl in high school, has telekinesis, ends up getting punked. So she kills everybody, including her mother and herself.
Yes.
That's the fastest synopsis I could give you. Which is not what I was asking for from you. How did you feel about the end? Because Trina was like, he's like, I don't know how I feel about that ending. Where I think it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I don't know how else it would have ended. I mean, she
he's like, why did the house fall? And I'm like, because she has telekinesis, bro. She basically got so emotional from having to kill her mom and everybody and being fucking embarrassed that she just basically, her emotions took over the telekinesis and
because
caved in the house
was
and basically
she wasn't an evil girl. She was actually like a really sweet girl.
Super sweet girl. And like, she was not happy she had to kill everybody.
No. And it's like, it kind of took over. Like, she was just so embarrassed and like, I think that's how it had to end.
Yeah. Where the bullying was so bad that she took everybody down with her. I mean, really stands in. You got to watch Weapons, but it does. It's not the same thing, but it's about some similar stuff. But yeah, it's like, it really stands in as like modern day school shooting stuff where it's like the kid's bullied, the outcast is bullied, and then they a lot of times sometimes they'll kill their parents at home and everything, end up killing everybody at school or shoot a bunch of people at school and then kill themselves. Kind of had that vibe to it, really.
Mm-hmm.
Telekinesis and a young girl that had her first period.
Yeah.
Based on a book by Stephen King. So you're cool with the ending?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how else it would have ended.
Well, that actually, I'm sorry, there was a secondary ending. That part, I don't even know if we needed it. But then I decided...
I'm okay with it because...
But I'm okay with it because I think it is technically maybe what the movie is about. Go ahead.
Because the secondary ending was like Sue being tortured by Carrie still. And like,
she was being tortured by her. It was a nightmare.
I know, but I think that she's going to live with that for the rest of her life.
But it's not Carrie doing that. I don't think Carrie's doing it. I think that's just what she's stuck with her lot in life, being a piece of shit.
Right.
So Tara kind of explained this, but Sue is the girl. The very first scene is a high school girls' locker room where there's just naked girls everywhere. And then Carrie gets her period. And Sue, she comes out because she didn't know what a period was because her mom never told her. And she starts freaking out, and Sue like, get the fuck off of me, and then starts throwing maxi pads at her in the shower.
Yeah.
But then has a change of heart later.
Yeah.
But at the end, she's beaten up by her demons because she knows she fucking did it. It's her fault it all started. And that all of her friends died. Her boyfriend died. Her boyfriend that she just lent out. She basically cucked herself.
Right. Yeah.
Carrie had all that heat. She stole Tommy straight away from that motherfucker.
My favorite line was, "Mama, I'm funny."
Which she didn't really prove at any point in the movie.
But I loved it. Mom,
Oh,
I'm funny.
let's get some
I thought
categories.
Sissy Spacek did a great job.
Sissy Spacek was awesome and it's super cute in it too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that girl should be popular.
Yeah.
But again, she is a weird religious girl that probably didn't talk much. But then when she like got comfortable, she was like real smart and real talkative.
Mm-hmm.
Categories, Tara. You got them written down?
Okay. No.
What do you mean no? What is wrong with you? I told you to be taking notes for the categories. You're the cat. What is wrong with you?
I didn't have time today. I don't know
You didn't
if
have
you
time
realize.
today.
No.
This was 2 days ago.
I know.
And this was the only, you didn't have any, you really didn't have to do in a secondary list. How are we going to do the categories if you didn't do the categories?
I can do them. Miyagi.
What did you think we were doing?
I thought we were just going to talk about it like we did our last movie.
We do this every time. There's always the categories.
Oh, God.
What's
Am I
happening?
frozen?
Probably, but I can still hear you. Your computer's the worst.
It's saying I can't access your video, which means I have to close out and come back.
Do it. If you guys are listeners, you got some ideas for November, to remember November lists you want us to do, let us know. If you got any dips. Maybe while she's gone, I'll pull up my dips. I got my dips here, and I'll pick one for you guys. Yeah. Here we go. Mushroom. You ready for this, guys? Mushroom Gruyere dip. Mushroom Gruyere dip. Mushroom Gruyere dip. Okay? So
I'm back.
So mushroom Gruyere dip is it's going to be you serve it with crusty bread and veggies. And you got olive oil, small onion chopped, 2 tablespoons of olive, 1 small onion finely chopped, 2 garlic cloves minced, 16 ounces of mushrooms finely chopped, 2 tablespoons of dry white wine, 1/4 teaspoon of thyme, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 4 ounces of cream cheese, softened. Of course, there's cream cheese in this bad boy because it ain't a dip without cream cheese, baby. 1/4 cup of sour cream, 1/4 cup of grated Gruyere cheese. Gruyere, how do you say it, Tara?
Gruyere.
1/2 cup of Gruyere, 1/4 cup of grated Parm cheese, and 2 tablespoons of freshly parsley chopped. That is mushroom Gruyere dip. I think that sounds really good. It's like a savory dip. Welcome back, Tara.
All right, I wrote down all the categories, so let's do it.
You wrote them down?
Yeah, I know what they are.
All right, let's do it.
All right. My favorite character. It's Carrie. I loved her. She was such a sweet girl, and she was tortured, and I hated that for her.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought that every time she was on, I thought she was awesome.
She was lovely. You can't pick Carrie. Who do you pick?
Maybe the gym teacher, just because I like that how she was like slapping people about it.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Because Tommy was cool, but the gym teacher had her back and was protecting her, and then you're right, was just bitch slapping high school girls. Really funny. Awesome.
Just being like, you know what, you're gonna pay for being assholes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My least favorite character, it was 2 of them. I would say I hated the English teacher who was just being such a little
pick. He was a piece of shit.
He was just a piece of shit trying to embarrass the kids, just like a total douche.
But wanted to fuck Tommy.
Badly.
And he was creepy.
He was creepy. The other least favorite character was Chris. She was such a bitch for no reason.
Yeah.
It's like she hated Carrie White for no reason and wanted to torture her.
She did. I rewatched that. I had to go back to see if her name was really Carrietta. The very first scene, they're playing volleyball outside.
Yeah.
And Carrie misses the ball, and she like, as they go in, she like gets her face like, "You dumb bitch." Basically, I don't know what she says. Basically, along like, "You dumb bitch."
Exactly. Iconic scene.
Yeah.
The prom when she gets pig blood.
Yeah, the pig blood is the
iconic
moment.
And she's just like, and you could just see her face, and her eyes are just like wide open. It just her telekinesis takes over, and she just starts destroying everybody.
Yeah, her covered in blood is like with the crown on and everything. It's like the picture. I guess the crown. I think the crown falls off. Actually, the blood knocks it off. I think.
Yeah,
I think it's probably that. There's that scene, and there is the opening scene in the shower is an iconic scene though too as well. When she gets her period in the shower. Did you know that's how it
for
started?
sure. No.
Do you know
I was
anything
very
about Carrie going
surprised.
into it?
Just that she had telekinesis and the pig
In the
blood.
pig blood, yeah.
My favorite scene. I like when she finally like tells her mom off and is like,
Before she
"Oh,
goes
no,
to
no,
prom.
no." Before she goes to prom, she's like, "This is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Like, quit being such a crazy person." And like scares her mom.
Mm-hmm.
Got her mom. Sexiest scene? Probably just the opening credits.
It is, yeah.
But, like-
right before she gets her period, it is pretty horny.
Yeah.
Again, it's
It's
supposed to be a
just
bunch of high school girls, so it's a little problematic, but
Yeah. But it's like,
I don't think any of them were actually high school girls at the time.
no. And there was a lot of bush in that.
A lot of
It was
bush, a lot of
very
nips. Everyone was so
bush
skinny.
heavy. So skinny. And then they're just like it was slow motion with like this
Two very
crazy
long
music
slow motion
over it.
scenes in this movie.
Yeah,
The opening slow motion scene, and then the slow motion scene when they like
at prom.
when the second she wins, it goes to slow mo until the pig blood falls on her, and it's like 10 minutes. I feel like
it's long.
I don't know if it's 10 minutes, but it's dang close.
Mm-hmm. And then let's see, the hero and the villain. So there's a couple villains, but I would say the main villain is Carrie's mom. Because she's the reason that Carrie is such an outcast, because she has sheltered her so much and has just beaten her down. And
Was she wrong?
what?
Was she wrong?
Her mom?
Yeah.
Yes, because she could have used her telekinesis for good, but instead she was beaten down so much and bullied so much that she couldn't use it for good. She could have been like Matilda. She could have been Matilda, but instead she was Carrietta. You don't think so?
Her circumstances she was in fucked her up. Like her whole situation.
She had no hope.
I'm talking about her mom.
Oh.
Like her dad disappeared. What happened to the dad? I forgot. She told us.
I think he left. He just left them.
And she just like didn't know it, and she just became a crazy person. I would say maybe the church is the villain of the movie.
Sure.
How about that?
I would
Chris
agree.
is also a villain. I think Chris is actually. I think the mom
Chris is a villain.
I think the mom is sick in her head, where Chris is just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And Carrietta was going to get out of it. Carrietta was blooming, and she won, and she was smiling and sparkling for everyone to see. And I think if that doesn't happen, she goes home and she doesn't kill her mom. None of that happens.
She definitely wouldn't have killed her mom.
Yeah, I think they would have talked it out a little bit. Like, Mom, it was fine. Her mom would have been a little crazy still, but Chris is the villain of the movie.
Yeah.
I don't think it's close. I think the mom was mentally ill and like not stable. I mean, she is a villain, but she also was trying to protect her daughter. She just was it was not, her heart was not in the right. I mean, her heart was in the right place technically. Where Chris was just being a bitch to be a bitch. Because she was a bully. Blonde bully.
Blonde.
I mean, why did she even care? She had John Travolta. John Travolta slapped her a couple times.
John Travolta slapped her and then murdered a pig to get the pig's blood.
Yeah, he might have been a villain.
That was rough.
When Chris is like, kill it! Yeah, Chris is the villain.
Yeah, Chris is the villain.
Who's the hero?
I don't know if there's any heroes. The gym teacher.
Yeah,
maybe.
It sucks that she died. Tommy was a hero.
Tommy was a hero.
Tommy really treated her nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think Sue knew what she was doing. Like, Tommy stuck up for her before any of that even happened. When they were talking about her poem, and
In
she's like, "It's
class.
beautiful," and like the English teacher was like, it's beautiful, such a good critique," and then he's like,
Yeah.
like Tommy's like, "You're the fucking worst,
You're the
fucking
fucking
dumb
worst, you
fuck. I
fucking
can't wait to get out of
crook."
this town." He didn't say all that, but that's what that
Tommy couldn't
was.
wait to get out of that town.
I mean, Carrie's the hero. She should have been the hero. I think you're right. There might not be a hero.
I don't know.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a tragic movie. It's really quite tragic.
It's
Our
very
friend
sad.
Derek says he doesn't like it. He's nuts. But that's because he wants a bad, shitty horror movie. This movie's almost a little too good. It's like
It's
a little
good.
too
I mean, it's
well
a Stephen
made.
King
It's like
novel.
beautifully shot. There's like a scene where they're in the kitchen at the dinner table and there's lightning going on. And it gets really dark and then it'll flash and they'll be lit up for a second. It was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. I loved the way it was shot. That was a good movie.
The message,
Yeah.
I would say,
Got some options. What is the message? Yeah, what's the message of that movie, T? What's it trying to say?
I just, what do you think the message is?
This is not my job. This is your job.
I just don't know, because obviously there's like religion, there's bullying, there's telekinesis.
Give me the message. Just spit it
The
out.
message is be kind to others. You don't know what's going on in their lives.
Here we go. There it is. You found it. That's exactly what's going on. You know, that's why Sue changed her mind. Because Sue came in. Sue came in because Carrie's mom was trying to sell some shit, some religious shit to.
She's trying to sell it. She's just trying to get people to join her.
Wasn't she like trying to like get donations or something?
Well, no, she ended up giving her a donation to get her to leave, and she was like, "Oh, I see how it is."
Yeah, but anyway, she comes in and hears her mom going off about shit, and she realizes like, oh, Carrie's got it tough at home. Her mom's like a crazy person. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I think you're right. I think it is like, you don't know what other people got going on in their life. So maybe just be a little more understanding, a little more accepting, a little more patient with strangers, or not even strangers, just people around you. And I think that's true today better more than ever. I think the Carrie movie message stands up. That's the thing about Carrie, is it stands the test of time on its message. Yeah, there's some corny shit in it here and there, but as a whole, I think it is. What's the word I'm looking for, Tara?
I don't know. Timeless?
No. I don't want to say the message again because it's not eloquent. It's not what I'm trying to say. It's not really getting my point across. Your cat's having a good time back there. Anyway, I think that it's poignant now as it is as it has ever been.
Yeah,
close
for
to what
sure.
I want to say. Anything else? Any other categories? I forget.
What do I rate it?
Yeah, what are you rating that bad boy?
Let's see.
Of course, you don't have it, so you're gonna figure that out.
No, I'll figure it out. I'm gonna rate it.
You look like Carrie. Are you trying to look like Carrie a little bit? You look like Carrie has blood pouring up. You kind of look like Carrie.
Oh, I kind of do.
You got the blood on your face and like the red over your hair. Basically, you're Carrie.
I'm Carrietta.
Carrietta White, guys.
I'm gonna give it. Gosh, what could I give it? I could give it a vat of pig blood.
I was gonna say something to do with pig blood, but
I rated a beautiful poem from the deepest parts of your soul.
It's as good as a Tommy's It's as good as
It's as good as
it's as good as
Tommy's poem.
A poem by Tommy.
A poem by Tommy.
Dang, that's pretty good. It's beautiful.
It is.
I'd probably rank it I'd probably rank it a poem by Tommy. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I think it's one of the better movies I think it's like one of the better horror movies.
I liked it too. It was quick. It moved quick. Love a quick movie.
Wasn't slow at all. Also, they were at prom. It cooked. It booked.
Mm-hmm.
I think the message of the movie is don't be such a shithead to other people. Because at the beginning, Sue's a shithead, and then Sue is getting tortured in her dreams, like you said, by Carrie in the end. So, there you have it. So that was Carrietta, Tara. The movie should be called Carrietta. I'd watch that.
I know.
Oh, I did want to talk about this. I didn't talk about this, but I brought this. So, just a little spinoff. So, we didn't realize this. We didn't realize this in my childhood, but Adam Sandler is very clearly a fan of the movie Carrie. It is very clear that his mother character in The Waterboy is based off of Carrie's mom in Carrie. Just like the mama no. All he says is mama no, and she just keeps saying things are the devil and things of that nature. That's the dynamic that the Waterboy, Bobby Boucher, has with his mom throughout the Waterboy.
Their dad, the same thing happened with their dad.
The dad just took off. Is not part of it. And he's just trying to like...
Two very sheltered.
Very sheltered. Children. And he just doesn't have telekinesis, but he's really good at football instead.
Yeah.
And then he must... And there's also a whole album he has called They're All Gonna Laugh at You. And there's a sketch on that where they're all gonna laugh at you, which happens in this movie where she says it, and then later in the movie, while she's killing them, while she's doing telekinesis at the prom, that's playing over and over in her head. So now I know. So Sandler very clearly basing the Waterboy off of the mother-son relationship off of Carrie.
Yes.
My teeth hurt. I'm taking a hot pee. You're welcome to too. The way I'm holding my mouth, it was just starting to hurt. My jaw hurts. Look how big they are.
I know.
Now I can't get it back in because it was the wrong teeth. Anyway, so that was Carrie. We have a list here. Now it's time, guys, for our 50 states in 50 weeks. This is our top 5 things related to the state of Tennessee, baby. Top 5 things related to the state of Tennessee. I guess it's good to call a T thing for Tennessee, baby. Tennessee. Let's call it Tennessee the rest of this. All right. Our top 5 things related to the state of Tennessee. How'd you do? Did you enjoy this one, Tara? I thought it was going to be better.
I liked it pretty decent, but I don't know.
I mean, I'm happy with what I got. I'm going to start.
Okay.
Top 5 things related to the state of Tennessee. My number 5 thing related to the state of Tennessee, Tara, is the saying as a pickup line, you're the only 10 I see. Oh, I love that.
That's good.
It's like whenever I hear someone say Tennessee, you go, you're the only 10 I see. Right out my, is it funny? No. Is it going to ever work? No. But do I love when I hear it? I do. You're the only 10 I see. Like, that's clever. It's clever for sure. Like, the first person that thought of that, they got fucked. The first guy that pulled you're the only 10 I see, like, where are you from? Tennessee. Oh, but you're the only 10 I see. And then that guy got fucked. He at least got blown in the bathroom. One of the two happened. Am I wrong? Like, the first guy that pulled that line off, damn.
That's a panty dropper line.
That was the wettest moment of both of their weeks.
Yeah, it was.
Or if the lady came up with it? Ooh. You're the only 10 I see. And then he goes, it's more about 4.5. Booyah. Joke of the day.
All right. My number 5 thing related to the state of Tennessee is Lay's potato chips.
Whoa, I didn't catch that one. Tell me about it.
Yeah, they were invented in Nashville, Tennessee.
I didn't know that.
I think.
I didn't come across it.
No, it's definitely in Tennessee. And I mean, just a fresh bag of Lay's potato chips. I truthfully believe you can't just eat one. Like when it's fresh and new,
Nashville,
crispity.
Tennessee.
Yep.
So did he invent?
Lay's
So is that where Lay's in general started?
Yeah.
Frito-Lay, Doritos.
Yeah.
I don't think Doritos were invented there, but dang,
But it all started there.
I like that.
Delicious.
1932. At the back of his trunk.
The best things happen from the back of someone's trunk.
I bet the guy that said you're the only 10 I see was in the trunk that night.
All right.
Hey, you want to get the fuck in my trunk quick? You're the only 10 I see. This cowboy drinks whiskey, Maker's Mark. A splash of bitters. And 7-Up. It was basically old fashioned. Poor man's old fashioned, I'd call it. My number 4 thing related to the state of Tennessee is going to be, well, let's just say this. He's styling. He's profiling. He's limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling and dealing, son of a gun, Ric Flair. Ric Flair is my number 4 thing related to the state of Tennessee. Ric Flair strut. Ric Flair is like, is he my favorite wrestler of all time? No. But is he like the quintessential wrestler? I think so. I think his style could span any era of wrestling. I think there's a few wrestlers like that. Ric Flair's one of those guys where if he came out now, he could exist and be famous. If he came out back in the 60s, 70s, he'd be famous. And in his heyday in the 80s, 90s, it just works. Ric Flair, baby. Woo! Strutting around. People still be wooing. People be trying to rip him off still. That's how good Ric Flair is.
That's a good one. I even because he was a heel. Great heel.
Great heel. He was heel more than face for sure.
Yeah.
In his career.
And it's like, because I would hate him.
Bad guy.
Bad guy.
Great wrestler.
My number 4 thing related to the state of Tennessee is, this is hard. Cotton candy.
Yeah, I figured that'd be on your list. I'm not going to lie. I knew that was going to be on your list.
I freaking love it. I think it's delicious. I think gourmet cotton candy is good. I think the traditional fair cotton candy is delicious. I love it all. It's sugary. It's sweet. I love the smell of it. I love the texture of it. I'm just a cotton candy girl.
I do like it when I have it. I like cotton candy. Yeah. Cotton candy flavored things, though. Would you agree with that?
No.
Like when something's like cotton candy flavored, what's that even mean? Sugar?
Spun sugar. Yeah.
It does. To me, it doesn't. Nothing ever tastes like cotton candy. I like cotton candy. I can't eat a lot of it though. But like, I get so mad though when it's like mushed, when it's not fluffy.
That's the thing. It's
if you get it fresh, man. If you get it fresh. Yeah, like when you buy like a bag that's been or like those plastic containers, and it's like not fluffy. It's like get the fuck out of here.
You need it to be not fresh and fluffy and just airy, not compact, and it's like weird.
My number 3 thing related to the state of Tennessee is going to be Five Daughters Bakery.
Oh,
Five Daughters Bakery, Tennessee Bakery. They do cronuts. Or they call them 1,000-layer donuts, I think. 100-layer donuts.
They're so good.
They do 100-layer donuts. A lot of people know them as cronuts. Five Daughters, I think they have like 6 around Nashville, and they have like 3 in Georgia. They are so fucking good. They're so sweet. They're so good. The texture on them is so good. And people kind of went away from the cronut. Yeah. They went away from that kind of donut. And I don't know why, because I think it's the best. It's just like, I love it's like a chewy, like airy like texture. I really love it. Really love a cronut / 100-layer donut. And Five Daughters Bakery, in my opinion, does them best. You know, it was a husband and wife that started it, and it's because they had 5 daughters. I do look. I want to see where they started, It was Franklin, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a picture of the family. It was like this couple and like their 5 young daughters. Now you know.
I
thought it was I thought from the name it was probably 5 sisters that started it, but no, it was a couple that happened to have 5.
It's so good. It's such a good spot. I love it. My number 3 thing related to Tennessee.
I would make a trip down to Tennessee just for those. If we,
I think I would too.
Like, hey, let's do a cronut run. Let's do a 5 daughters run.
Yeah.
And they probably get some wings.
And they like are filled, and they're so good.
Like by 24 of them or something.
Yeah.
You're probably better off just flying there and back.
Probably. My number 3 thing related to the state of Tennessee is the music. They're known for their music. They've got blues, they've got rock and roll, they've got country, they got it all.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. They brought great musicians, and it's not just country, it's all of it.
Sure.
Even old school country, though, is cool. New school country, not cool. Old school country, cool.
Speaking of country in Nashville.
Like Beale Street, huh?
Speaking of country in Tennessee, did you see that little thing I sent you where it was a guy saying, Jelly Rolls unrecognizable? I sent you it was like a TikTok, it was a Instagram.
Did you send it today?
Yeah.
I probably didn't see it then.
Oh, it's good. You should pull it up. Finish what you're saying. Pull it up.
Miyagi's struggling to breathe. Hold on.
To breathe?
Are you okay?
The cat's in trouble. What do you think he's up to? What do you think he's eating some bullshit?
Are you okay?
We're worried about the cat. What's he doing?
That was scary.
What was he doing?
He was struggling to breathe.
Why?
I don't know.
Is he fine now?
He ate something? Yeah.
What a turd. Anyway, the Nashville or just the Tennessee music scene. Because you got Nashville music, but then you also got Memphis rap.
Memphis, exactly.
Memphis rap, Memphis blues, Memphis jazz.
Yeah.
The cat's toy making noise. Anyway.
What's your number 3? What's your number 2?
You just gonna let that toy keep doing that?
Does it need to be turned off?
I mean, I can hear it.
Oh.
And then I'll tell you my number 2. Hot-blooded 103. This has been a very disjointed episode, guys. Not that we're not always a little disjointed. We're not the best. We're not the most professional. I wouldn't say we're the most professional pod in the business. But you don't got to be the most professional pod in the business. You just got to be the coolest pod in the business. So we are that. But yeah, my number 2 thing related to the state of Tennessee is Memphis barbecue. I think Memphis barbecue is my favorite kind of barbecue. So like the dry rub, slow cook it, and then sauce it up and cook it some more. I like a sauce cooked barbecue. I like the Memphis flavor more than the Carolina flavor. And then Texas barbecue is good too. St. Louis barbecue is good, but I'm a Memphis. I think Memphis barbecue is my favorite kind of barbecue, I would say. What about you, T? What's your take on
Definitely Memphis barbecue.
Memphis barbecue is delicious. I'm a Memphis barbecue boy, so it's my number 2 thing related to the state of Tennessee. Man, I could go over some, maybe we make a little trip down there. We get some barbecue, we get some donuts.
Yeah. Just a food frenzy.
Food frenzy.
My number 2 thing related to the state of Tennessee.
But that's
is
cool.
Huh?
It's supposed to be Tennessee, but that's cool.
Tennessee is touchscreen technology.
Overrated.
I freaking love it. No.
Tell me about it.
I love it. It makes things really easy.
I could argue our lives were better before touchscreen technology.
Probably was, but now that we have it, I I love it.
I think it makes everything a little too easy.
You could be right about that. Especially when you use your like biometrics with a touchscreen.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's like, oh, I can buy this. I just have to put my fingerprint on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it like that.
Till you get it. You get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, I don't have my card. You know, back in the day, you'd have to get up, get your card,
Yeah.
fill it out. Oh wait, my
Now
thumb.
it's like,
my thumb
oh, my
verifies
thumb's
it's me.
got it. Touchscreen.
Boom.
But I mean, you're probably right, but I do very much appreciate
I will say it's a
the
cool
easiness.
technology,
Yes. It's just like...
but it does make everything a little too easy and a little too like accessible.
Yeah. You're probably right. Things would be better
It's
without
a bit of
it,
and
but
it's a bit
cool.
of an atomic bomb, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Which was from Tennessee.
That's true. That's right. I watched a movie
So-
last night about an atomic bomb on Netflix called House of Dynamite.
A-bomb?
It's called House of Dynamite. It just came out Friday. Made by my brain's not working. Shit. Director of Hurt Locker and
Oh, yeah. It's a woman.
yeah. She's one of my favorite directors. Director of Hurt Locker. Director of Point Break, my favorite movie of all time. Catherine Bigelow. Jesus Christ. Catherine Bigelow movie last night. There's an atomic bomb launched towards the U.S. and the whole movie's about that. And it's like, I can't decide if I liked it or not. There's aspects of it that were really
Is it new?
interesting. Yeah, it's brand new. Zero Dark 30 is the other one I was thinking of.
Yes.
Here's my only issue with it. It was on Netflix, and it felt like a Netflix movie. I just think people should stop making things for Netflix that I don't think they are as good. They feel wrong. I felt like it could have been a TV show on Netflix. What were we talking about? Your number two?
We were talking... Yeah. No, now it's your number
What was your
one.
number two?
My number two is touchscreen.
Oh, yeah. I was saying it's the atomic
Technology.
bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I saw it. It didn't make my list because I think it's unnecessary. I miss my old non-touchscreen stuff.
It's like right
I miss
like
my
my
BlackBerry.
mouse is touchscreen, which is nice, and not having to have a mouse and just being able to touchscreen it makes things easy.
You talking about the pad?
Yeah, that's
not a
touchscreen
touchscreen.
too.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It's literally not a screen.
Well, it's touch technology.
They're totally
Touch
different.
techno-
I'm using a
I
mouse.
like touchscreen.
I'm using a mouse and I love it.
Touch tunes.
It's tactile.
I love touch tunes. You touch
I
the
do like a
screen, touch
touchscreen
tunes.
game, no doubt. Touchscreen games are
Mhm.
great. I just realized my computer's not touchscreen. I don't know if our number ones are going to be the same or not.
I think they are.
They are? Well, I guess we might choose some. It's slightly different. My number one thing related to the state of Tennessee is how do I want to? My number one thing related to the state of Tennessee is I'll just say it's Miley. It's Miley Cyrus. I was gonna say maybe Hannah Montana. I was gonna say maybe Miley Stewart, but just Miley Cyrus in general. But really, Hannah Montana, Miley. It's quite the Miley. But yeah, Miley Cyrus, all timer. We loved Hannah Montana. We love Bangers.
Banger.
I haven't really listened to her new album that much. Is it good?
I haven't listened to it.
I haven't really either. What happened to us? We used to be Miley-aholics.
I know.
Maybe we should get together and just do a little listen party. I think it's been out for a while. Hold on. Did she put it out? Miley Cyrus albums. 2025, Something Beautiful. Yeah, I've not listened. Endless Summer, I
Yeah.
listened to a decent amount. But Bangers is obviously the best. And other than
Bangers
that, it's
is the
Miley.
best.
Best of both worlds. Girls' Night Out.
Yeah.
So, is that your
I
number
love
one?
Miley. It is, but I'm gonna do a little. It's part of my number
Just
one.
give me your number one then.
My number one is just powerhouse women performers. We've got Miley Cyrus, Dolly Parton, Aretha Franklin, and Tina Turner. Some of the best. That literally could be a Mount Rushmore of sorts.
Some people would have a problem with you putting Miley in the same breath as those other three women. I don't.
No.
I think those people are crazy. Miley's been fucking in the game for 20 years now.
Yeah.
Miley's been killing the game for 20 years. You know that, Tara?
And she's awesome. I like her.
What year did that? I think I'm right. What year did Hannah Montana start?
2008?
2007, it looks like.
So we're coming up on 20.
Is that right? I don't want this album. I want the actual show. Well, her first album came out in 2007.
That feels right because I was still in college.
Well, I figured it was around 2007, 2006. So I knew it was before we moved to Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
So 20 years of Montana, Tara. 20 years of Miley we've been dealing with.
That's crazy.
Pretty nuts.
And I love it. I love a lot of the iterations of Miley.
What's your favorite Miley?
Bangers.
What's your favorite Miley? Doesn't have to necessarily be your favorite. Because like Bangers is my favorite album, but I don't know that I like that.
No, that Miley was annoying.
She was annoying, but the songs were awesome.
Awesome.
I think I might like now. Now she's getting a little weird again. I think maybe a couple years ago, Miley, Jolene era Miley, where she was really into doing the Jolene and shit like that.
Flowers.
Was that the name of the album?
No.
You can no. Before that, Jolene was before that. I'm thinking like 2020 Miley.
Yeah, because her banger stuff was a little out of control.
Yeah, she was annoying she was a little annoying.
But great music.
But the music was fire. So.
Do you have any honorable mentions?
I mean, I got some shit written down. Oh, Jack Daniels didn't make my list. Jack Daniels fell off the list when I added The Only 10 I See. But I do, like, Jack Daniels is a great, Jack and Coke. I guess Jack and Coke is the honorable mention. Jack and Coke is like that first, I think I might have had Jack and Coke on another list. I remember saying it. But like a Jack and Coke is a great like intro into like alcohol at a bar. Like, oh, just a Jack and Coke. And they're good and they get you there. I love a Jack and Coke. Like Jack Daniels isn't the best whiskey ever, but a Jack and Coke is like about as clutch as you can get.
I never had one.
About as classic as you've never had a Jack and Coke?
No.
That's actually insane to me. You've tasted one?
No.
That's insane. People order them all the time. You never like, let me get a sip of your drink?
No.
Why?
I'm not a...
You don't taste other people's drinks? I taste everybody's drink.
But not a Jack and Coke.
Why? It's delicious. Do you like a rum and Coke?
Not really. It's fine.
Do you like a whiskey and 7-Up?
No, I don't.
Like an
old
really fashioned?
They're okay.
Like a whiskey sour?
I like a whiskey sour.
I think you'd like a Jack and Coke. That was my one. That was my first off the list. What do you got? What else? What are some?
I've got the song Rocky Top. Love that song when it comes on.
Don't care that much about it.
Rocky Top, you will always be home, sweet home.
I had mini golf was invented there.
Mini golf, yep.
Mountain Dew.
I had Mountain Dew. Hustle and Flow.
Hustle and Flow is a good movie.
Walk the Line.
Second half of the movie Death Proof. First half's in Texas. Second half is in Tennessee.
Quentin Tarantino.
Morgan Freeman. Wait, Tarantino's from there? He didn't pop up on my list when I was flipping through.
Knoxville.
So is that why he's got... Because he has a couple movies that take place in Nashville. Or in Tennessee.
Right. Meat and Threes.
At Graceland.
FedEx. That's about it.
Yeah, those are some good ones. There's probably more. There's a lot of stuff there. It was decent.
The other other than A-bomb, KKK was founded there.
You know who else was that? Riley Gaines.
Mm.
She's annoying.
Mm-hmm. Real annoying.
Oh, I want to talk about that. Not that, but it made me think of a little female athlete. It made me think of Angel Reese. And first of all, Angel Reese was in the movie I was just telling you about. It was really quite. It was.
Oh,
funny.
really?
But her. Here's what I'm. Because we talked about she was going to be in the Victoria's Secret show. She doesn't. Here's what I'm going to say. Doesn't have a Victoria's Secret build. Mm-hmm. It looked a little. The outfit looked a little awkward on her. She didn't look bad or anything.
Did it happen already?
Yeah, it was like last week.
Oh.
It was before last episode, but I forgot to mention it.
Oh.
But she just is built a curvy way, and it looked a little awkward on her. She doesn't look bad, but when she's walking out there with a bunch of Victoria's Secret models, it looks awkward.
Sure.
It didn't you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, anyway, Tara, anything else?
I don't think so.
Let me pull up our emails. Next week we got to do Texas. Top 5 things related to the state of Texas. We need another list. I need my Gmail. I need MELLONfights Gmail. MELLONfights Gmail. MELLONfights at gmail.com. Emails. I gave us a dip this week, Tara. Did that mushroom dip sound good to you?
I didn't really hear all of it. I was just coming back. Gruyere? I do like Gruyere.
It's a mushroom Gruyere. Basically, it's mushroom Gruyere, cream cheese. Anyway, we got a happy Halloween from Marissa.
Marissa!
Maybe you'll find this funny. For the past couple of weeks, I've been telling Michael that he is wrong and that you are not in Madison. I thought you were in the state of Oregon on your way to Wisconsin somehow. I was so confused. I just realized now that Oregon is part of Madison. You also say Oregon kind of funny. You say the state of Oregon any different. I don't know why I said it that way, but yes. So we say Oregon, but we say Oregon. We do say Oregon when we talk about the state.
Mm-hmm.
The town is Oregon. Oregon.
Oregon.
Oregon. Oregon. Eat 'em up. The state of Oregon, we do say. Because that's what they call it. Oregon makes more sense, though. Oregon makes no sense. It's not spelled like your insides. It's spelled like Oregon. And lastly, Drew, why did you ultimately move and leave Chicago? Please leave out if it's too personal. Thank you, Marissa. Not too personal. I just needed a change of scenery. It was time to go. Chicago had run its course. I wasn't thriving there. I needed to move and find a new life here in Madtown. So nothing too crazy. Nothing like super weird. No great opportunity here. I didn't move on to something great either. But that's going to change. It's going to be great. So, but I did notice, Marissa, there was not a dip recipe in that email. So if you want me to read your email next time, there better be a fucking dip attached to it. Asshole. Also, yeah, Michael was right. Michael was right. I told him I was coming home. I told him that. We got an email from Jeannie. I don't know if you guys know Jeannie. Oh, we got a dip. It was pretty generic, but we did get a dip. Hello, MELLONfights. So the most remarkable thing about the state of Tennessee, well, of course, the mind goes to Nashville first, but we'll look for other cool stuff. Memphis blues, love it more than country, and what great artists came from there and performed there. I'm with her. Nashville overall, great music, sites, and where legends were created. Has lost some of its charm with big business, but still cool. Home of Mountain Dew. What would society do without it? As a lady that doesn't drink Mountain Dew at all, which is kind of funny. Dolly Parton, born in Tennessee. She's the cutest, very talented, giving, positive person, I think, in music. Great inspiration. I used to watch her on Porter Wagner when I was a little girl, where she got her start. She come a long way, baby. That's what it says. Then Elvis Presley. I was going to say Graceland before. Well, not born there, moved there when he was young and became the king. Amazing voice and performer. What moves the man had. Love his movies too. Graceland, while small in comparison to homes now, carries so much history in the time was state of the art. Great legacy place to visit. Honorable mention: Smoky Mountains, cotton candy, self-serve grocery stores, Piggly Wiggly was the original. Pretty cool. Mitchell's Deli, Five Sisters Donuts, Grand Ole Opry. Gonna have to say Edley's and Mafazzo's Pizza. Mafiosa's Pizza due to nostalgia. Robert Western World. And she said
Good
Johnny.
one.
And now for a recipe, dip recipe. She went pretty standard. She just went with artichoke dip. 8-ounce can artichoke hearts, drain and chop. Half a cup of sour cream. Half a mayo. Half a mayo? What's a half a mayo? What are we talking there? I'm going to guess half a cup? Is my guess? 8-ounce cream cheese softened. 1.5 cups grated Parmesan, clove, minced garlic, quarter teaspoon of dill. 8x8 dish, same baking dish, bake on cover 350 for 20 to 30 minutes. Guys, that is how you make spinach artichoke dip. No, not even spinach, just artichoke dip. Just artichoke dip. Just artichoke dip. She said no to the fucking spinach. Get it the fuck out my face.
I feel that.
I feel that too. All right, okay, quick. I just realized we're right where we're always at. Hour 36, already 33. So we got holidays. Terry, we need a list for next week because we don't have a movie.
Let's do the jingles.
Jingles? Oh, yeah, what was it?
Just top 5 jingles.
Top 5 jingles. MELLONfights top 5 jingles. Commercial or otherwise? Commercial jingles? That's what a jingle is, I guess. Top 5 jingles.
It could be like a radio commercial,
and we're going to do our top 5 Texas themed things. And it'll be November, Tara.
That's crazy.
It'll be, when we record next, it'll be November 3rd.
And you know what happens for me on November 4th?
What?
I put up my Christmas decorations.
Is that the rule?
That's what I've done the last 2 years.
Oh, wow. I got to put up my Christmas cactus. Where am I going to put it? Maybe in here.
Yeah.
This is where I'll put it. This will be my little space.
How big is it? I forget.
Not very big. About the size of like, I don't know. It's probably about your height.
5 feet.
5 feet-ish. Yeah. Hey, Tara.
Hey, Drew.
Do yourself a favor and stay wet.
Stay wet.
And have a Tuesday.
Have a Tuesday.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Melon fights.